Go on.
Right. So, therefore, this is a messenger of God telling you in the Bible, in the book of Job, any man born of a woman, right? You cannot call him God.
Cannot be pure.
It cannot be clean enough.
Did God say that?
Yes, and
Did God make that statement?
All right. So when Jesus said, "My Father is greater than all," did Jesus say that or God said it?
Jesus said that.
Right. So when Jesus,
because it's there in the Bible.
Right. So it's there in the Bible. It's saying if you're born of a woman, you're not clean enough to be equal to God. So which one is spoken? God or the...
Yeah, please. You have not answered my question. I want us to get this thing clear.
Yes.
That statement you made.
Yes.
Yes, it is in the Bible.
Right.
No doubt about that.
Okay.
But the question is this: was that statement made by God?
Brother, any messenger that will speak, they will speak on behalf of God.
Now let me also.
They were sent. Jesus did it. Muhammad did it. Abraham did it. Moses did it. So you're going to tell me the word that Moses spoke, right? It wasn't spoken by Moses.
he doesn't believe the Bible.
No, he does.
He doesn't.
Because
he doesn't.
No, you joined us late. You joined us late.
Okay. So is it what he say? Is it true? I need to confirm it.
You do not believe the Bible is the word of God.
I just told him that the Bible contains some words of God.
We agree with that.
Bible from that's why I told you.
Yeah, I agree with that. So the entire word of the entire Bible is not the word of God.
It's not. Come on. But listen,
that's why I will not argue with you so much, because you are a step closer to what we call the truth.
No.
More
What
than
you
other
call
people.
no. What you call the
Because
truth?
you,
no.
for
What
you,
you no. What you call the
saying
truth?
this,
What you call the truth?
Yeah.
Is following what Muhammad claimed God has revealed.
Okay.
No, wait, that's what you call the truth.
Yes.
And for me, it is falsehood.
Okay.
How?
Now, do you believe what Jesus said?
Yeah, that's a question.
Do you believe when Jesus said?
Because
how is it false?
Because in what Muhammad claimed God told him, he said, his God said they should lie there. And I said, a God that told me to lie.
Show me where it says that it says you should lie.
16106. I told you.
You had it early on, 16106.
16106. Just give me a second. You are saying, oh.
I've got 1% battery. Has anyone got iPhone charger?
I just want this thing to go, bro. Someone is calling me, but I didn't want to pick it because if I should pick it, it will call this thing off. So that's why.
Chapter 16, verse 106, yeah?
16106. 16106. Come on.
Okay. While you finding it,
whoever rejects his faith in Allah after having believed in him, not the one who is compelled to utter a word of disbelief under duress, while his heart is at peace with the faith, but the one who has laid his breast wide open for disbelief, upon such people is the wrath of Allah, and for them there is a heavy punishment. Okay, so what he's talking about is the following. If somebody comes, like the Christ Church
16106.
Yeah,
Go on, brother.
I just read it.
I love that.
So what you're talking about is under duress, yeah? So for what my friend is saying is that God is asking us to lie, yeah? Like an instance where, for example, somebody's saying, I'm going to kill your family, and I'm going to kill you. You can say statements that are not true to save your life. So because of that, he believes that God kills your life. And what's your point?
That's the point.
What's the point?
No, the point is
to save my life.
The point is
God tells me to lie.
The point is the God that will tell me to tell a lie to save my life.
Yes.
That God is not worthy of worship.
How?
Because he's commanding me to tell lies.
Okay, one second. Let me get this.
For instance, if someone comes here and says, if someone comes here and says, what God told us as followers of Jesus Christ is that let your yes be your yes, your no be your no. You don't have to tell a lie. Say by the truth at all times. If you come to me and you say, accept a tree as your God, or I will blow your head off.
Yes.
I will tell you, go ahead.
No, you can do that. You can do that. No, you can do that.
I said, go ahead.
No, you can do that.
I am not going to lie.
You can do that.
I'm not going to lie and say, oh, yes. Go ahead. Because my Almighty God is worthy of worship. And
no. That's good.
He's so strong and so beautiful.
No, that's good.
I can't just lie.
That's good, but you need to understand. No. You need to understand something. What God is saying is this, yeah? You can do that. In Islam, we can do that. We can say, for example, we have evidence from that of Bilal radiallahu anhu. Bilal was being tortured in the heat, and they were asking him to utter a word of disbelief. He didn't do it. Bilal, like you, he's a black person, yeah? He was tortured to worship and say a statement, yeah? He did not. He said, Ahadun Ahad, one, yeah? He was tortured and he did not say it. The point here, what the Quran is talking about, if you feel weak and you say it, God will forgive you and you will not be punished.
That is why I don't.
No.
That is why I reject that Allah.
Did you hear me?
For even suggesting that I should lie.
No. Once again,
That's it.
I'll repeat again. Maybe you don't understand.
I got it. It's clear.
No, you don't understand.
It's so clear.
You don't understand.
Yeah, go on.
If I believe that if I say something, forget the lie, I'll be saying words of shirk, which is worse than anything. God's saying if you are forced to say that, you can, I will forgive you. Because who's the sin done to? Towards God. God's saying the sin that you're doing, that you're saving your life, which is because we know in your heart, we know you believe God, yeah? So God's saying, if you do that, I will forgive you. It's under duress. It's not your fault. That's merciful. You're saying you're God. If you did that, if you said to save your life that you're going hell, yeah? Our God says no.
No, I didn't.
It's
No.
mercy.
I never said no. I never said no. I never
What will
said.
happen to you?
No, just wait a minute.
Yeah.
I never said if I told a lie in order to save myself from being killed, I will go to hell. I never said so.
You did. You said if you lie, you go hell.
No, I never do. This is what I said.
didn't.
No, what I said was if you lied, if you sinned without repenting. Always remember what I said. If you sin without repenting, you go to hell.
Okay,
That's what I
good.
said.
Okay, I got a gun to your head, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I say to you, say these words, yeah? You say, okay, I need to save my life. You say it and I still shoot you. You lied and I killed you. You died in a statement. It's a position of sin. You're going hell.
It's hell.
Are you going hell?
It's hell.
There you go. Look, the difference, this is what you call mercy.
Yeah.
God says no. We
Thank you
forgive.
very much. And
That's the difference.
can you see?
Nobody needs to die.
Let me tell you something. That is why you see.
Alhamdulillah.
That is why you see very many people
Yes.
who claim to be Muslims.
Are you sure?
No, following Muhammad. That is why you see them
We have a lot,
on a constant basis committing sin all the time.
And the Christians don't?
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Just wait a minute. Anybody. It's not enough to say you are a Christian. You only know Christians by their fruits. He said by their fruits you will know them. Is that understood?
Yes.
But the fruits of being a follower of Muhammad's Islam, and you understand, is for you to sin, and when you sin, even if you die while sinning and you deliberately commit that sin, you will suffer grief, you suffer some time in hell, then go to heaven, according to you. That's what he said.
But according to you, you go to hell or
That's
forever.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Which one is more merciful? One says you go hell forever if you do one sin. One says your Lord is of forgiving, most merciful. He might forgive you.
I did not say one sin. No.
Okay, how many?
No.
You
Said,
did.
no, sir. What I said is this.
One sin without
What I
repenting.
said, without repenting. Always put that one.
You go hell.
One sin without repenting and you die in it, it is hell.
Okay, for Islam,
and that is why you have the opportunity now.
In Islam, it's not like that. In Islam, God will forgive you if He chooses to. If He chooses to punish you,
You see,
He
we
will.
have come to
what we're talking about.
we have come to a beautiful conclusion.
Yes.
The issue is this.
Which is that we worship no other than God.
That is Islam for you. I reject that.
No problem.
The God that tells me to tell lie to save my life,
Never said that.
I'm not going to do that.
Never said that.
Okay, let's move to another one. Do you have contradiction in Quran?
No.
No contradiction at all?
Zero.
No contradiction at all? Okay, let's see one.
Yeah, please, let's see one.
Let us see one. Did Jesus die?
Yes,
In
we believe
Quran.
that. We believe that.
He died in Quran.
Oh no, sorry. No, he didn't die. He was raised to God.
He was raised.
Yes.
So Jesus did not
I need to
die.
clarify that because we got.
Oh, yeah.
We got some, you know.
It was a mistake. He's died.
You need to be
He's died.
careful.
Yes. Did
We
Jesus
got
die?
some super experts watching,
Yeah.
so they watch it very carefully, you know.
So
Any
Jesus-
mistake,
Jesus-
you can't
In the Quran, Jesus
It's
did
an
not die.
inside joke, yeah.
Jesus is not
No, he
die.
didn't
I
die.
love that.
It's going to come back.
No.
And tell you.
No. All the that's the Quran Jesus. Not Bible Jesus.
Yeah.
But there's a verse in Quran that says all the prophets before Muhammad died.
Where?
Is there no verse that says that?
Yes, there is. Sure.
All the prophets. Is there a verse that says that?
No. Where did it say before? Prophets died before him.
I said all the prophets that came before Muhammad.
Did it say all?
Pardon?
Did it say all?
It said the prophets before Muhammad died.
No. Open it. Which verse?
I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about.
But you know the verse.
Because this is the reminder Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu gave when the Prophet ﷺ
You know
died.
the verse. If you know the verse, just tell us.
No, I
Say
don't know the verse by heart.
The prophets before Muhammad died.
Okay, what's the point? He's trying to
No,
make
the point I'm going to
Yeah,
make is
yeah,
that
Jesus
if
died.
the prophets before Muhammad
Yeah,
died,
yeah.
and you are not saying that Jesus did not die.
Yes.
I said, wait a minute,
All
that's
right.
contradiction.
Okay, let's explain to you what he is. Yeah, the Quran tells you he wasn't killed, neither was he crucified.
Yes.
Everything that you, the Christian, have made seems like a theater. It looks like a movie. Have you seen the last Temptation of Christ? Have you seen the last Temptation of Christ? The movie by what's his name?
Watch movies.
What's his name? There's what's the famous actor? No, yeah, that's it. Mel Gibson. Yeah, that's it. The last Temptation of Christ. Now, exactly what had happened. This is what the Quran said. They didn't kill him, neither did they crucify him. Everything that happened was like a film, like a movie, and for surety they killed him not. Allah raised him up to him.
But how do you compare that with the verse that says the prophets before Muhammad died?
Let's explain to you. Let's explain what you're saying. What the Quran is telling you, that all prophets, right? They are not. They were sent, but they had a beginning, they had an end, right? Now, this was a statement in order to reject you Christian that's saying that Jesus is eternal. Jesus is not eternal. Jesus is immortal.
Let's move.
He's mortal. So it's important for you to know that.
But this is the same Quran that was revealed to the Prophet, saying that they did not crucify him, nor did they kill him. He was raised to himself. So this Quran was the same Quran that was sent to the Prophet, and the same thing where you're talking about verse where it talks about prophets before passed away as well.
Was Jesus not a prophet before Muhammad?
I know, but how do you know he's talking about all prophets? Even if it did, how you need to show that this verse abrogates that verse.
Okay, no problem.
She doesn't.
Okay, no problem. Let's go to Quran 17:103. Quran 17:103.
My brother is dead.
So he intended to drive them from the land, but we drowned him and those with him all together. That is talking about Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, yes.
So he intended to drive them from the land, but we drowned him and those with him all together.
Yes.
Now if you go to Quran 10:90 to 92, it says, so today we will send you in bodies, that you may be to those who succeed you a sign. And indeed, many among people of our signs are headless. In the first verse, it says Pharaoh was drowned.
Yeah.
The second one, it says Pharaoh was saved.
Okay, thank you. All right. So basically, I'll explain to you. Yeah. So now, let me put it like this: if somebody kills me,
For the records, that's Quran 17:103 versus Quran 10:90-92.
Thank you. Now, let me explain. When somebody dies, their body being saved doesn't mean their life was saved.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So that's what it is.
That's what it says.
All right, let me explain more. Let me explain more. Brother, basically what it is, I don't know who's been explaining this to you. But the way you're reading it, brother. No, that's fine. The way you're reading it is this, right? Now, look, Pharaoh was such a wicked person. Pharaoh is the one that challenged Moses, telling Moses, I want to see God face to face. Pharaoh challenged, all these, existence of Moses. Now, Allah is telling you in the Quran, not only he was drowned, but he will save his body as an example to the future generation coming, so that you could see what we do to the wicked people.
And
you see the wicked people? Pharaoh,
his body is in Egypt.
Yes, you go today in some of the museum, you see his body that is exposed. Now this is what he's saying. Not only anybody that drowned, normally you will expect the fish to finish him and eat him,
or his body decompose
or whatever, you won't find it. But Allah has saved his body.
That's a miracle for the Quran.
This is what he's meaning. See, that's why, my brother, when you read in the Quran,
are you ready? La ilaha illallah.
I've got to explain here. One more for you.
When you read in the Quran, brother, read it with understanding, and then you will get it. You know why? Because the Quran starts by saying, this is the book in which, you're listening? The Quran, Allah says in the Quran, He starts this Quran saying, this is the book in which there is no doubt. But do you know what? There's no doubt for who? For people who's got understanding. Now let me tell you, the Quran is not like the Bible, my friend.
Perfect understanding.
But the Quran is not like the Bible. It's not written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
You don't know who they are.
You understand? It's not written by somebody who had a dream like Paul in the book of Revelation, where it was a dream where he saw some gene with horns and in and out. So no, the Quran is directly revealed by God to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam through the angel Gabriel. So get this in your pipe.